We'll go to Bounty Hunter Kakuzu. When do you think the UFC was at its best? I think it was better before Rousey and McGregor era. Yeah, I agree. With the matchups, the champions, the order, before Ronda and McGregor, that's when it was the best. Actually, before McGregor. I think Ronda came in before him. Right before McGregor got big, so like after his second, third fight, whatever, like his Poirier fight, right before that fight, I think it was at its best. You know, you had the best champions in each division. You know, you had Kane, you got Jones, you got Anderson, GSP, I believe Pettis was the champion, or it might have been RDA. Jose Aldo's the champion. Dominic Cruz, some of the best champions ever in the divisions. So much order, you know, and that's what you saw. I was just talking about this earlier. Back then, when they had that order and they had the rankings and you had to fight the contenders and all this stuff, you got the fans to be so excited for these number one contender fights, these ranked guys fighting each other, the champion fighting the contender. People were excited and waiting for those kind of fights. Fighters that you would never expect to be fan favorites and actually get some kind of following behind. Guys like Robbie Lawler, guys like Nick Diaz, guys like Anthony Pettis, Donald Cerrone, Cain Velasquez. I always say the prime example of all this, the best example was when JDS beat Cain Velasquez. When JDS beat Cain Velasquez, he became a big deal. He started getting a huge following. He was getting Nike sponsors and all this stuff. That's very rare to happen today. Someone to be that big, a number one contender, to be that big off beating the champion. Now you gotta have star power and this kind of stuff instead of just being a great fighter. In this time, JDS would not have gotten big. A bunch of these guys, you know, a bunch of them, when they were fighting the contenders, they were fighting in order of ranks. You started to see who was the best, who was that, because there wasn't too many money fights. There were hardly ever any, right? So nobody really expected them. We just expected, who's the best fighter? Let me see number one versus number two, and that's what we always got. And it always showed who was the best fighter, and whoever won those fights usually got some push. Now it's all about the money fights, and who's the star, who's going to be the biggest spectacle. Rankings don't matter, belts don't matter, all this stuff doesn't matter. It's really hard to promote other fighters now, because they have to be a draw. And how they're going to be a draw when they don't have the personality? They need to get the draw off fights. But when there's no rank, no order for them to go through that direction with that path that they used to have, it puts them at a big disadvantage. So I think back then was way better, in my opinion. You know, some people like this era. You know, it's fun. This era is good too. It's not bad. It's fun. It's more a spectacle and all this stuff. You know, you got Conor. Conor made a lot of things fun, man. Ronda made some things fun. It's not like this one's bad or anything. It's just I preferred the other one.